Oh man, this is not at all what I was expecting to do today. Apparently the Obi-Wan Kenobi sizzle reel dropped ahead of Disney Plus Day, which was what I was mentally preparing for. And now here it is. 11 at night. I'm alone. I'm so excited. This is my first upload. I'm gonna be a little bit awkward. I'm still a little bit nervous. I'm gonna be completely upfront and just own my nervousness. It just be like that sometimes. I also am aware that like what, probably 3 people are gonna watch this, if that, maybe, I don't know. So I'm just gonna do my best. I'm gonna watch the Kenobi sizzle reel. I'm gonna react to it. I'm really excited. I'm gonna be honest. This was probably my least anticipated of the upcoming projects. Maybe not the least, but like in the bottom like 3 or 4. Not because I don't like Obi-Wan Kenobi, but I felt like this was probably going to be the most like predictable of the projects, which is okay, not necessarily a bad thing. I'm not discrediting anybody else's interest in it, but for me, I was more interested in things like Andor, which it's like I know so little about this character. They could go so many different places, but Kenobi, I know Kenobi. You know, we all know Kenobi. So I wasn't that hyped, and now here I am with the paused video in front of me. And sure enough, I am overwhelmed with excitement. And I haven't even pressed play yet. I did have 1 or 2 pieces of concept art spoiled for me because I didn't know it dropped, and I saw people posting about it, and I didn't think it was real, and sure enough it was. I'm so excited. I can't bring myself to press play, but I'm gonna do it. I'm pressing play right now. Okay. Yeah, you can tell this is a leaked video.
The fans have been waiting long enough, you know?
Oh, my boy Ewan.
Something that's extremely exciting is the return of obviously Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Deborah Chow, she's a genius. Made my favorite episodes of Mando.
This is quite a dark time that we're
So, okay,
into
it's
with him.
basically
Just being a
exactly
Jedi.
the aesthetic I was expecting.
Jedi hunters out there.
Jedi hunters.
One task left, which is to keep Luke safe.
That's definitely
Safe
a
from-
starting place for our
okay.
story. The interesting thing is going to be where it goes from there.
Oh god. Oh, I'm overstimulated already. We're gonna have to go back and
The most
Right,
beautiful
Vader,
thing
of
all
course.
is that it's brought me back together with Hayden.
We are
There's so much going on at once. Oh my god, I'm overwhelmed.
We couldn't tell the story of Obi-Wan Kenobi without addressing Anakin or Vader.
oh, that's so cool.
Have another swing at each other might be quite satisfying for everybody.
Oh
That
man.
you're enjoying
So they
as much
straight
as
up are
I'm
gonna
enjoying
fight.
it.
I know that was like okay. That was overstimulating. It just ended. Immediately right off the bat. Okay, so I know they said a while ago that Obi-Wan and Anakin were gonna fight. I don't know why I didn't believe that until just right now when I actually saw like concept art of it, and now I'm forced to accept it. I didn't think it was going to be this straightforward. It's about what I was expecting. I really like the aesthetic they're going for. I really like how high the stakes are. It definitely feels like a movie that they're breaking into parts rather than like a TV show, which is good. That's what I was hoping for. I'm about to go back. We're gonna break this all down. I'm going through a second time.
This character to come
see.
back. The fans have been waiting long enough.
He looks good. He looks so thin.
Something that's
He looks
extremely
thin as a
exciting
rail.
is the
I wonder if
return of
Obi-Wan's gonna be
obviously
like
Ewan
starving
McGregor
in the
as Obi-Wan
desert.
Kenobi.
Possible.
This is quite a dark time that we're coming into with him.
Oh, I
Just
can't
being
wait
a
to see
Jedi,
these
it's not
Imperial
safe. There's
sets.
Jedi hunters out there.
Jedi hunters. So Inquisitors are, as far as I'm
Just to keep
concerned,
Luke safe.
That's definitely a starting
confirmed,
place
right?
for our
I mean-
story. The interesting thing is going to be where it goes from there.
where it goes from there. See, my theory a long time ago was that Luke was going to be kidnapped, and that's like it's
The most
about
beautiful
saving
of all
Luke.
is that it's brought me back together with Hayden.
We are bringing back Hayden Christensen to reprise the role of Darth Vader. We couldn't tell the story of Obi-Wan Kenobi without addressing
Oh,
Anakin
dude, these
or
hologram
Vader.
shots are so cool. Ewan McGregor's so cool. He's got his COVID mask
Have
on.
another swing at each other might be quite satisfying for everybody. We hope that you
He looks so
enjoy it
young
as much as
still.
we
I
enjoy
can't
making it.
believe it. He looks younger than he did in Revenge of the Sith. I can't believe that. So, confirmed. It's about protecting Luke from the Inquisitors. Well, why the Inquisitors shouldn't even know about Luke. So, what I'm wondering is like, how does protecting Luke even play into this? You know what I mean? I mean, if Obi-Wan's the Jedi, what like who even knows about Luke? Unless they're straight up going the like, hey, we notice we noticed this baby's name is Skywalker route, which I don't think they will, because nothing in any of the other material has even come close to implying that that's ever going to be an issue. I think it's better they just ignore it. So I'm curious to see who they're protecting Luke from, essentially, right? Because how would the Inquisitors know about Luke? I've just got so many questions. Like I said, this is a very overstimulating trailer. Hopefully tomorrow at or I guess probably if I upload this on actual Disney Plus Day today, in the next video, hopefully we get some more information about the project. I would really like some more concrete knowledge rather than just this gorgeous concept art that doesn't really tell us much. It's really a lot like the Andor trailer where it's like, we know nothing. It really has told us nothing. And I mean that in the best way possible, because right now my mind is purely Book of Boba Fett. I'm not even concerned with this series right now. I'm like on the Boba Fett hype train so hard right now. I've been catching up with War of the Bounty Hunters. I've been doing my Boba Fett rounds. But man, this Kenobi show's looking fucking good. I just can't let it I can't let it like overlap my excitement too much. The hype train only has so much fuel before I'm overstimulated. I'm just going back. I'm looking at this Imperial base again. It looks so good. I think this is my favorite piece of concept art, and it's not even of Kenobi. This one of him on the oh god, that's really testing my Star Wars trivia. The Tatooine thing that farts in Jar Jar's face. Him on the back of that, the Space Horse, you know. It's very in line with, I think, what everybody was expecting in terms of the aesthetic and the design. He straight up looks like that statue that released those years ago. But there was a big like an 11-inch Obi-Wan Kenobi statue of him on Tatooine, and this concept art looks like it straight up used that as a reference, which is good because that was like the best look for him I'd ever seen. If not a little predictable, like I said, though. I mean, I think for me, the most unpredictable part is going to be these Inquisitors, because I am seriously like, how do they know about Luke? And if they don't know about Luke, how is Luke even involved? Because if it's about them hunting Kenobi, I get it. If it's about them hunting Luke, I'm a little confused. I'm sure it'll explain it, though. I completely trust everybody involved with this project. Deborah Chow, I think, is a fucking genius. I think she, like, gets it. I really do. Yeah, this one with him in front of the hologram. Who is he talking to? Darth Vader, I'm referring to. Who is Darth Vader talking to? It's now occurring to me that I'm pretty sure that's his castle on Mustafar. That's exciting. Oh my god, we're gonna see his castle in live action, maybe. Oh, it's a lot to take in. You know, I mean, I compared this to the Andor trailer, and the Andor trailer had nothing on this in terms of just like, there's a lot going on here. Andor trailer, we had like one shot of him in an X-wing, looking scared. Some crowded city shots. This is like, here's Vader's castle. Here's some confirmed Inquisitors. Here's like the basic plot. I know a lot of people were concerned about Obi-Wan and Vader fighting again, just creating continuity errors and still making sense in A New Hope, because Vader does say, when I last saw you, I was the learner, but now I'm the master. I think that's the quote. I do know more about Star Wars than it sounds. But people were like, well, that only makes sense if the last time you saw him was in episode 3. I humbly disagree. In fact, if anything, I think this will maybe set up the context for that New Hope fight a little bit better, because that line never to me made a ton of sense anyway. Because let's face it, episode 3 Anakin was pretty cocky. I don't think he would consider himself a learner in that moment. But this, see, it looks like they're back on Mustafar. Could it be? It is nice to know that Obi-Wan is going to be leaving Tatooine. I think my biggest worry was he was going to be stuck on Tatooine the entire show. Dicking around. It was going to be like this low-key kind of project, when in reality, an Obi-Wan Kenobi project really should be this high-stakes 4-episode movie, basically, as opposed to something like Mandalorian, which I understand having smaller sets, Andor, which apparently is also being made in the same cinematic style. I can't remember exactly what confirmed that. It might have been the Andor Sizzle reel. But that's very exciting. I'm thrilled. I couldn't be happier. I'm really looking forward to Disney Plus Day and whatever comes with it. We've got so much new Star Wars content coming down the pipeline. I couldn't be happier. I'm finally recording my videos. This is real life. It's a lot more casual than I was expecting myself to be, but that's the way it's got to be sometimes, I suppose. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to be uploading consistently, especially with all of this crazy news and nonsense. And we've got Book of Boba Fett coming right out, and I'm in the middle of reading High Republic, and that's fantastic. I want to make videos on my opinions on that because I think it's incredible. Subscribe, check out some other videos whenever they may go up. Like I said, this is the first, but hopefully within the next couple days I'll have another one. I really appreciate anybody who watches this. Very small channel, very first video. Until next time, thanks so much for watching. Thank you for being part of this experience with me. Goodbye.